And I'm not saying that just in terms of being, of being cocky or anything, but I will tell you, the difference between being mayor and being governor is, I mean, I work 16, 17 hours a day, but I could always get home at night. In our state, we've got areas of our state that it takes you 12 hours to drive to. And you say, well, why don't you fly? Because voters want you to sacrifice and not appear to be taking advantage of things. If you remember, Governor Engler, winning that last election, took that nickel, had his mother come on at the end after the campaign going back and forth, and he's talking about, I'm going to get rid of the airplanes, etc. Yes. I couldn't get home at night. I mean, I would always want to be the kind of governor, if I ran and won. If somebody was having a problem in Marquette or Port Huron or Cassopolis or any place in Michigan, if I thought the governor's office could be of help, I would want to be there. And I couldn't get home at night. And I had have two right now, outstanding grandchildren, 4 and 7. I don't want to give that up. And I enjoy what I'm doing. So I announced it. I looked at it. I was satisfied that somebody could win it. That was a Democrat. But it was not going to be me. So I didn't run. I will also tell you that I was asked by the Obama administration to consider a position, and I thanked them very much and said, no, I want to be able to help him get reelected in 2012. And then this year I was asked if I wanted to do something, and it was exciting to do, it'd been a lot of fun to do it. I said, I would rather wait and let him choose somebody else, because it's important to me that he be elected, reelected. Because you've had so few presidents that you can't, well, I'll say that, let me reword that or recast that. Not everybody who is a president gets reelected. And it was important for me that the first person of color who won the privilege and the right to be president of the United States, that he be reelected. Because it's so, and then when you start thinking about how children can look at this person on television, children who are not getting a good education, maybe not motivated to get a good education, that their mothers and grandmothers and aunts and uncles and others can say, do you know who that is? That's the President of the United States. You can be President of the United States. I mean, they're intangibles, but they're important intangibles, enough so that I wanted to make sure that I did whatever I could to get him reelected. So I said, I'll pass. If you want me to do it next time, I'll be glad to do it. But right now, I want to get him reelected.
So in that sense, the second term became almost more important than the first for the president.
Because if he was not reelected, I mean, I don't care who the president is. President Ronald Reagan was elected twice, and you've had George Herbert Walker Bush, was not reelected. Then you had his son, who was reelected twice. And you had Jimmy Carter, reelected but was not reelected. I did not want any negativity going to the president and say, see, you can't elect somebody like that because. And so that was very important. Plus, frankly, he was doing a great job, in my view. And I thought he really meant what he said. He wanted to work across the aisle. But it takes two people to work across the aisle. But he keeps trying.
I want to thank you for having spent this time with us. You've been very gracious with your time and your insights and your candor. Appreciate this opportunity to talk with you. I hope we've given people a chance to know you better. I certainly feel that has happened here.
Well, Lynn, thank you very much. And I want to thank former Governor Blanchard and our former ambassador to Canada and my friend for thinking about doing something like this and causing you, of all great people, to be the interviewer. You have a tremendous track record of your own, and you also have a reputation that you, once leaving office, of reaching out and wanting to create a bipartisan kind of atmosphere where you've actually taught and influenced a lot of young people who are not young today, but you taught a lot of young people to think about running for office because it's so important that they run for office, and it is important that they appreciate the world of politics. So let me thank you for being the interviewer, for coming out.
Thank you much.